Hi Aquarius, this is Corey and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading. Let's start off with the Zodiac 108 to get your past, present, and near future energies. Please like and subscribe. And let's find out what your story is today for Aquarius. Archangel Michael, what's the past, present, and near future energies for our Aquarius? Alright, past we have family, loyalty, faithful, allegiance, parents, children, siblings, fidelity, commitment, trust, affection, support system, origins, tribe, dependable, sincere, and kindred spirits. So you have, in the past, have formed, developed, connected with people of like mind, possibly just family that you heavily rely on for support and just to be there. I mean, you spend a lot of time with your family, whether it's your family that you have developed outside of your original family or with your original family and extended members, cousins and aunts and uncles and so forth and so on. So that's something that you have established in the past, and it's something that you really enjoy and rely upon. Then we have headache for, I feel sorry for you already. We have headache for your present day energy. Poor health, disease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, body signal, needing self-care, problem, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain, underlying conditions. Okay, so this is either you or somebody that you care for, right? That is in ill health right now, or suffering migraines or something. That it's possibly something that is genetic, heritable, right? That you are experiencing, or your person that you care for. There might be somebody that you're caring for. So let's continue to go to find out more. Near future, summer, waxing quarter moon, the mother, within 3 to 6 months. Okay. Well, that kind of puts a tiny bit of different spin on things. So, it could be your mother that is suffering from ill health that you're taking care of. That could be for 1 or 2 or whatever for you. Okay. And that you'll be doing this for the next 3 to 6 months, looking after, trying to get her, rehabilitated, feeling better, whatever her condition is. Or it's you that you've come from such a tight-knit, close family that you are looking forward to giving birth, that you've gotten pregnant. That you're pregnant, that could be one for one of you or 2 of you, whatever, that you've gotten pregnant. Right now, it's like it's morning sickness throughout the entire day, not just in the morning. It's really been challenging for you, to say the least, your pregnancy. Okay, so it could be that. Let's see. I would say it's going to be something like either one, but we'll get more information. Archangel Michael, can you please expand through the Lenormand? Thank you. What do we need to know for Aquarius about this story? Alright, we've got privileged lady for the past, wishing well, okay, and tulips, flowers, wow, okay, well, again, To me, it more looks like it's talking about somebody who's going to be giving birth. Now this is very specific, because obviously not every Aquarius person watching this reading is pregnant and going to give birth, or wants to be pregnant, and your wish is to be pregnant now. But it could have the I just got the idea from Archangel Michael that it could have the nuance of wanting to be pregnant, but not maybe in good enough health right now to make that happen. That the privileged lady card is, with the family card, we're going to be looking at this as if to say, you are doing okay where you're at. You're in a relationship. You're loved dearly by your family, by your possibly by your partner's family. And generally, the privileged lady is the lady in this deck. Okay, it's a lady. It's not a man. Okay, so you are Aquarius. You're the privileged lady. So you're married or partnered up with somebody, and you have either been treated like a princess by your own father, or whoever your guardian was that helped raise you. That maybe you come from a privileged background too. That's very possible. But you've been treated, thought of as a princess by your own father, and you just kind of want to have that kind of relationship with your own child. Okay, and definitely for your husband or your partner, you want them, if you had a baby girl, for example, you'd want them to see them as being a princess in their life. So that's you got such wonderful memories from your family growing up, and you're still fairly close knit, that you just want to be able to have a family like that of your own. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at here, is that you're in a privileged situation in the sense that your family sees you as being, they think quite highly of you, and they love you like a princess. There's nothing that you can do wrong. They're always there to support you, whatever. Your spouse looks at you as though they've got quite a catch, that they see you as, they adore you, and they just want to do whatever will make you happy. And if that means having babies, having children, then that's what they want to do. They want to have kids with you, or at least one kid with you. And they know that would make you very happy. So it's about pleasing you, but it's also about acknowledging you as someone who is, you might be slightly, maybe not, like, who is ever ready to be pregnant kind of thing. People who shouldn't have been pregnant get pregnant. Because the privileged lady energy card can also be that you might be a little immature yet, or at least was in the past a little immature, and maybe not responsible enough, not mature enough to really start having that family that you want. But in any case, that's what you want. Okay, so but right now there is a health issue. There's an emergency. Something's going on either with you or in your family, or close, the people that are close around you. It's a situation that is going to delay what you're wishing to see happen. It's going to delay things. And it could also be that you have, your mother is sick, or your father is sick, and you wish nothing but the best for them. And it also could mean too that it's hereditary with the wishing well, because it's going deep. You go deep into the subconscious, which would be, to make it fit with this reading, it would be your genetics. Okay, so it could be that it might be difficult for you to get pregnant. Could be that you've got a family member who's sick, and that you've got to delay things to be able to realize your dream, your wish come true to become pregnant. because you might be somebody who has to, who's been appointed to be the one to care for the sick person. It could be even your husband or your partner who's sick, who's not able to, be available to help you become pregnant because they're sick, they're not well. There's something right now that is obviously going to delay a wish come true. Because headache or ill health, poor health, disease, illness, crisis, emergency, needing self-care, it's like these two together, the wish come true, the thing that you wish for is just going to have to wait a little bit. But it's saying here, the divine is saying here, whatever your wish is going to come true in the near future. Okay, so if you're going to be pregnant, if you're going to get pregnant, you have to wait this delay for you to overcome some kind of setback, physical or maybe even an emotional, but emotional mental health. But whatever physically could be getting in the way of you becoming pregnant right away. Maybe you have to do IVF, in vitro fertilization, if that's how you say that. So it's just that something's got to get better before you can enter into becoming a soon-to-be mother, right? But in the summer, within 3 to 6 months, now it just turned summer here in North America, so you could be getting pregnant during, sometime between now, which is mid-June, to end of summer is like the 3rd week in September. So you could be getting pregnant anywhere from now until September, or into 6 months, another 3 months past that. So it's going to happen. Or that you're going to be caring for a sick mother. Okay, you're going to be caring for a sick mother for at least another 3 to 6 months to see them get well, and your wish for them is to get better, all right, to overcome whatever maybe they're having cancer treatment, radiation and whatnot, and that she's gets sick, from the treatment, and somebody has to be there. Maybe your dad isn't alive, or her partner is no longer with her, and so it's you may have to take care of her for the next 3 to 6 months. And the flowers, the flowers could be, I would say, I would look at it more as being the flowers that you get on the hospital bed, or flowers that you get at home from people, well-meaning people who care and send you flowers and say, I'm so glad you're feeling better, or feel better soon, wish for you speedy recovery, that sort of thing, for your mom or whoever it is that it could be, like I said, it could be your dad, a brother, a sister, a close cousin, maybe even a friend, okay, that you see as being part of your family. All right, but if it's not about someone else being sick and it's you, then you're going to be needing to get over it so that you can have your wish come true to become pregnant. And it's going to be 3 to 6 months before you'll be able to get the little pregnancy kit and see that it says it's positive. And then you're going to start receiving flowers. All right? You're receiving flowers from people saying congratulations. Flowers, maybe even also you might still be overcoming. Maybe you're pregnant. This is just another scenario, You could be pregnant and not doing well with your pregnancy. So then you have to do some bed rest for the next 3 to 6 months. And during that time, you might have to spend some time in the hospital or at home in bed, and people are sending you flowers wishing you well. That sort of thing, okay? So let's find out more. Archangel Michael, what can the Major Arcana tell us about this story? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's your destiny, right? Wheel of Fortune, things are turning and favorably turning it for you, not against you. Let's have a look at the tarot to clarify. This one, it's the Four of Pentacles. So just hang on. Hang on. You know, like it's going to happen because we're seeing it here in the near future already. It's going to hang on. So just hold on. Hold on. Take care of yourself. Take care of what you got. And just, you know, have a positive outlook, right? So that's really good that it is a positive outlook with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's just a matter of you staying focused and hanging on and not trying to jump the gun too soon by maybe if you're in bed rest because you're pregnant and not doing well, that you get up out of bed and you start doing some cleaning or nesting. You know, you got the crib came in, but it needs to be put together, and you're in there putting this crib together. Your husband, spouse, or whatever partner's at work, and you're doing this by yourself. Okay, don't do that. It's saying hang on, you know, sit tight, and let your body heal, basically. Let your body deal with your pregnancy without the added stress. Now, if it's not that, it's a matter of you holding on to the hope that everything is going to work out well, with the wish come true, that everything's going to work out well, and it does, that your mom or your sister or your brother or whoever it is that's not doing well, that you're taking care of, that they're going to be doing well, because that they're going to, you know, it's going to be, the table's going to be turned and they're going to be feeling better. And that's what the near future is talking about here. And the other scenario, the same idea. Okay, so let's find out more. This all looks very good, positive. Just a little bit of a blip, physical, emotional, crisis-wise, mental health-wise, whatever it is. All right. We've got the Emperor. Talk about dad, right? Dad and his daughter, right here. Dad and his daughter. Wow. You are his princess, okay? In any case, even if it's not that situation, it's the fact that this Emperor is like the in charge of the family, the head of the family. And this is a significant player in your life. Is that this person here is it's either your father figure or your spouse, partner, right? They're a significant player in this. Obviously, if you want to get pregnant, they're a significant player. They see you as their princess, yeah, and you're privileged. You know, they see you. They want you to, if you want to be pregnant, maybe they're not, maybe they're like, you know, I got so much on my plate and I'm in charge of this, that, and the other thing. Work a lot of hours. I don't know if bringing a child in at this time would be the right thing to do, but if that's what you want to do, I'm all for it. You know, whatever makes you happy. If it's your father, it's the same idea, except it's more familial. Anyways, it's not like they're saying you should or shouldn't get pregnant. There's just like they're the head of your family. You want to be able to, you adore your father. If this is your scenario, you adore your father and you want to have a family where if you were to have a little girl, even if you didn't have a little girl, it was a little boy, you want them to adore you and their dad, right? You want that same kind of dynamics. All right, so we then have the Page of Pentacles. So then it's like this. It could be bringing the Page of Pentacles can be seen as children or as a child. That it is an offer to have a child, an offer coming in, an opportunity to become pregnant with a child. All right. And then we have the Nine of Swords, but it's like somebody's not well. A little raven or crow there in bed under his little blankie, and he's not well. He's stressed to the nines, as they say, right? Instead of dressed to the nines, it's stressed to the nines. That's how I say, anyways. So stressed, they're stressed. This person's stressed. Could be you that's stressed because you want your wish to come true. You want to be pregnant. You want to become pregnant. You're holding tight. You're doing what you need to do. You need the bed rest. You're doing that and all that sort of stuff. You're sitting tight. You know it's your destiny because you had such a great family upbringing that you know that for you to have a family of your own is just the right thing to do. It's the right direction for you. You're stressed about all of it because you want to be pregnant, or you want your pregnancy to go well, but things are kind of like scary right now because you're being told to stay in bed, right? And you can't just do normal things in your life like many other pregnant ladies can. Your bed rest might even be in the hospital, but yeah, if this isn't you, right, it's the other person that you're having to worry about, concern about, be at their bedside for to help them to get through whatever is causing them to be ill. And then we have temperance. We have the healing then. See? You do what needs to be done, whether it's for yourself or somebody else. You do what needs to be done. Things balance out. Energies balance out. There's more healing energy coming into the body than it's pushing out the energy of dis-ease, right? And so there's temperance, and the angels are all around this too. It tells you that the angels are helping, assisting in this way to bring balance back, restoring the balance so that healing can take place, so that you will have a healthy baby, and that you can then get pregnant. If you're not already, you can then get pregnant because you're no longer needing to take care of this person who is healing and feeling better, and you don't have to be by their bedside constantly. Okay, and then we have the World, which is the end of a chapter and the beginning of a brand new one. So 3 to 6 months from now, you are going to be ending that chapter of worry and concern, of not having been pregnant, this person being ill, you having to take care of them. Aquarius, you are putting that chapter behind you and starting your own brand new chapter, which is now you're free to get pregnant, to fulfill your wish if you're not at this time. If you're pregnant at this time, you are going to be doing your bed rest and having the baby. And now your life changes drastically, right? It is a new chapter in your life, a new phase. You're a mother now. You've got a family now of your own making. Yeah, and so lots of flowers. Congratulations. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad, congratulations on the birth of your baby. So new chapter in your life, 3 to 6 months from now, with the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. The 9 of Pentacles is saying that you are doing very, very well. The card generally means being independent, but it's also a pre-Empress kind of energy where you are like you're doing so well. You're committed to your new life, your new chapter, committed to it, because the 10 of Pentacles is after that, and that's like family. This is you really leveling up, yes, but building the foundation of having a committed life to your, the family that you're trying to build, like to develop. You are seeing this as something that is individually, you're just very happy with the way things are going now. You're doing well. Let's see, this person, this little guy here, it's a different one. Sorry, it's the different one, the same colors, or she's got her robe on. He or she, doesn't matter. It's not a gender thing in the card. It's just that they had to put something in the card, right? So they have their robe on like it's their bathrobe, but they are living the life of what's the words, Corey? They're living the life of leisure in the sense that they're at home, they're taking care of their own, taking care of themselves and taking care of their own. They have because they are abundant, they have the ability, the capability to be able to be at home with the child. That's a really long-winded way of saying that. I'm trying to say that you are in a place of being able to be at home independently taking care of the child, because your spouse or partner is going to be the breadwinner. So he is going to be out of the house. Yes, they will help you take care of the child when they're around, but for the most part during the day, you're the one. And this is what you want, because perhaps it was like that with you and your father. Maybe your father didn't have to go away from the family property to work. And therefore, the two of you had a really close relationship that whenever he could, the two of you would go off doing something together. They would be teaching you something. Enjoying games and maybe playing hide and seek with you, stuff like that. There you developed a really close bond with your father. Or they did go to work, and when they came back home, they right away focused their attention on you. And you kind of want to do that with your baby, because you want to have that kind of relationship that you and your father had. Now, if it's not you and your father, and this is you and your husband, this is the same. You want to have a very happy, cohesive relationship with you, your husband, and your child or children, and that's the way you want it. And that's kind of the dynamics of the relationship that you want. And the King of Swords is that you are, it's all about protecting what you've established, what you've built, what you know, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune again, because this is making sure that whatever you do is your truth, and your truth is to have what it is that you truly desire, and that is to have that family, to build a family. And you're going to do that. Look at the Seven of Pentacles right after that, is that you're sowing seeds, quite literally sowing seeds to produce offspring. Maybe you're going to have, and this could be that you're going to have, 6 more kids, let's say, and this one's already here, okay? It's already here. Or you've got one in the oven, as they say. One in the oven, and you're going to have 6 more. All right? Or you got 6 and one's on its way. However it works for you, but this looks lovely, guys. For you, I say best luck with that and congratulations. And I hope that this goes this time right now for you that's kind of stressful with not feeling well, or you have somebody you're taking care of not feeling well. I wish you my best. Okay? So take care of yourself till next time, Aquarius. Bye for now.